Duke number 1. Let's talk about it using my space system. Story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2's the best you can get. So, asterisks. I'm a decent G.I. Joe fan. I had a decent amount of figures growing up. I do have all the cartoons. I never read any of the comics. You can count how many G.I. Joe comics I've read basically on, well, maybe 2 hands in your toes. I've read this one, Duke. I've read 301, 302, I think. And maybe the first trade paperback of whatever the classic G.I. Joe comics. So I don't know how many get in a trade paperback, like, I don't know, 10 or something. I've read, let's say, 15 Joe comics. I've seen the cartoon, though, and the movie, and that, of course. I like G.I. Joe. I don't love G.I. Joe, but I want to love it. You know, I really like the characters. They're very colorful and cool and kind of neat. Cobra Commander is awesome. Destro is just wicked. So I do have a decent amount of figures, but it's nothing compared to like a Superman, Superpowers, Star Wars, even Transformers, which I have just massive amounts of figures. So anything like that, it's not to that level, right? So it would be below all of that. Maybe just above Thundercats, but still lower on the totem pole of stuff. So I'm going to give the storyline 1 out of 2. I'm going to give the storyline a 1 out of 2. I like this story, but I wasn't dying over it as much. It was okay. My big issue is that Duke has, okay, so if you've been reading Transformers, Duke had an encounter with Starscream, and that's left him, kind of crazy. And he's talking to Hawk about it in the beginning, and Hawk doesn't believe him, and then he goes off on his own. No, I hate that angle. I would actually give the storyline less than 1. I would actually give it a 0.5 because I can't stand that angle. The reason I'm even giving it a 1 is that I like his encounter with Destro and the way Destro's guys like just killed all these other people. I don't know. I'm really toying with myself. Oh man, I'll stick with 1 because I don't want to beat this comic up too much. But look, Duke, you're one of the greatest guys we've ever had out there. Duke, you're one of the best soldiers we've ever had. Duke, you've got medals and you're the best, but I don't believe you anymore. Maybe it'll be explained and, oh, there was some conspiracy or something, but man, I just don't like that at all. I want G.I. Joe to be together. I want Duke out there fighting with his boys. I don't know. It's just not working for me on that one. I'm going to give it a 1. I'm giving it a pass. The pacing, I actually thought the pacing was pretty good. I'll give it a 1.5. I wasn't really bored. I was following the story, and this is called Duke, so it's about him. So I was following his story, which I do find interesting, which is why the story, I'm giving it a little bit of that extra 0.5. But overall, yeah, pacing was good. Of course, I always want more action, but there was a decent amount of action. So overall, I liked it. For the art, I'll give the art a 1. I like the art. It's okay. I don't have the physical copy of this. I haven't gone to the shop yet, but there you go. Like, it's okay. It's fine. I'm just, I'm not dying over it. For the characters, I'm going to give the characters a 1 because I really like Duke. Unfortunately, Hawk sucks. And that Duke was really the only character we got. So I did like him. Yeah, he was cool. I mean, I don't know. I liked following him around. I like Destro here in his base, like at Mars or whatever. It was pretty good. Enjoyment factor, I'm torn here. I'm gonna give the enjoyment 1.5. I really should give it a 1. This should really be a 5 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 overall score. I don't want you to come away from this video thinking I hated this or that this is something you shouldn't get into. I don't know. I think as soon as Hawk turned against him right in the beginning and he's like, no, whatever, you got to take a break. That kind of just jumped the shark immediately. Like page 3, I'm like, ugh. I got through the rest of it. It's fine. I'm trying to be as objective as I can be. I know some people might really like that. And I do have limited knowledge on G.I. Joe comics. So there might be things in this book that G.I. Joe fans really picked up on and I missed. It's very possible because I don't know all of this stuff. So that's where I'm at. But so it was okay. But I do want to mention quickly our channel sponsor. Check this out. Dazzler's first appearance as an all-over print shirt. BeardedShirts.com. That is my channel sponsor. If you become a Legionnaire, you have a chance to win this shirt or any shirt of your choice off the website. So become a Legionnaire and you'll be entered into that. Every month we pick a winner. I've been ordering from Bearded Shirts for a while, so they've got sales on all the time. Check them out. There's also secret sales, so you can sign up for their newsletter. It's all on beardedshirts.com. The link is in the description. If you enjoy my space review, please like the video and consider subscribing. That is it. Until next time.